Welcome to the Non-Extravaganza episode, the final episode of 2021 of the Marketing Happy Hour.
And so it is.
I shouldn't think I could get that video done that quickly.
That's pretty impressive. I was like, oh, we're not going to have a video today, are we?
That's the first thing. We're just before we go live. John says, "Oh, it's too bad we're not going to have a video today."
You're becoming very speedy with that.
He is.
I live close to the border. I'm like Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, not bad.
Arriba.
Very impressive.
There is a business opportunity there. Videos for you in 10 seconds.
It's a biz op. So, first question, where are we?
Location-wise?
I'm in New Hampshire. Where are you?
John Paduchak is in New Hampshire.
I am.
I'm on Coronado Island across the bay from downtown San Diego. And Dr. Kayvon Kay, the mobile implementation coach, is where?
Yes. I am in San Francisco.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
Good place to be. I like San Francisco.
Yes. It's been colder than usual. Lots of rain. So I guess I brought Vancouver with me.
Yes, you did.
It happens.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, having, connecting with family and all of that. Yeah. These last days of the year.
It is that time of year.
Welcome to your marketing family.
There you go. Do you guys have your beers? I have my water.
I
didn't even make it to the fridge.
Do you know the only thing I have right now is Gorilla Glue. I'm not going to drink the Gorilla Glue.
No,
it would be bad.
Not a good idea.
John told me the problem with Gorilla Glue is that it expands.
Sometimes expands. So
and I said that's what tamales do for me.
Yes.
Sometimes they make me expand. Which is most often. So we're doing this because Dr. Kayvon Kay came on board and he said, "Hey, are we going live today?" And John and I were both like, "Well, we haven't heard from you, so we're not going to do it." Yet here we are.
I'm a last minute kind of a man.
Yeah.
That's actually my Colby report results. Are you guys familiar with Colby?
I did mine the other day.
I did one a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what I am.
I came out the influencer.
That's what? That's not one of the things in Colby.
I think it's a different test.
The version I took. Oh, that wasn't Colby.
It's a different test.
I'm sorry, wrong test.
Disc, yeah.
Disc.
On Disc, I am also high off the chart on influencer as well.
Yes.
But on the Colby, I remember this day that I read this per line in the report because Colby is a test of MO, modus operandi. How do you do things?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kobe beef.
No, Colby, the test.
Colby, not
Colby. Yes,
okay.
K-O-L-B. So
I was picturing cows being tenderized with massage.
By influence.
Influence by finger influence.
High influencer. No. So my report told me, Kayvon, you do your best work when you leave it for the last minute. Because success and productivity for some people is a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, it's a sprint. I'm a sprinter, not a marathoner.
You got to understand, but Sprint was absorbed by T-Mobile. So what are you now?
I don't know. T-Mobile, I guess. I don't know.
You're a T-Mobilizer.
T-Mobilizer, yes.
Maybe.
So, short sprints, 15-minute things, half an hour things, last-minute things, they work for me. Well, I had to find the balance, right? Because sometimes I leave them to the last second. So depending on the task and that sort of thing, sometimes, a day, like I told you guys that I'm writing my book. So I was talking with my editor about the deadlines, and I had two options. One was publish time in May, the other one in September. And I told her, well, doesn't matter when we put the deadline, I'm going to do the work just before the deadline. So we might as well publish in May. So
it's not available as
for that is going to be the time that I would be writing a lot.
Oh, so it's not available as a Christmas gift. That's what particularly since Christmas is over. It could be
maybe
Christmas
I should put the pre-order link up. Maybe
get that pre-order link up now. That'll put a little pressure on you.
Yes,
nothing wrong with that.
Hey, speaking of sprints, so a mutual friend of John and ours, Leanna Ling, has a sprint going for short video challenge. I thought that was pretty cool. So Leanna, if you're watching, I'm putting in a pitch for you today. I thought that was pretty good because she's doing 3 days. So
Yeah,
you talk about last minute
Super
stuff.
short.
It's 72 hours to get to master short
sprint
video.
as in, short concentrated action is always worked best for me. And you mentioned T-Mobile. I just checked the reception on my mobile phone. So yes, when I'm in San Francisco, I guess I am in T-Mobile network.
Well, there you go. So you did switch from Sprint to T-Mobile.
Well, I'm in Canada. I'm with Bell. So it's
Bell.
To
Ma Bell. For whom the bell tolls.
Yeah. That reminds me of a comedian joke. He was saying.
Here we go.
Yeah, he was saying that he had a girlfriend, not very smart, that she thought Taco Bell is a Mexican phone company.
Oh my God!
Right. I got to be in the audience.
Yes,
you should be in the audience. You need to be a heckler.
I tell a joke.
Vancouver for your next show.
This is like Seinfeld's The Show About Nothing. This is the mug from my sister. It says, I find your lack of Christmas cheer disturbing.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. And speaking of Darth Vader, I saw this meme that I thought it's perfect for, marketing happy hour kind of a thing.
Yes.
So it was all about framing. So, the picture was that from the scene that he has somebody's throat and he's lift him up.
Yeah.
So the person's legs are off the ground.
The general.
And he's the line was, powerful people lift people up. They don't bring them down.
My God.
I prefer. I think that's
how you frame it.
Yes, it's all how you frame it with the picture. Yes, yes. I find your lack of faith disturbing. It's one of my favorite lines.
I like to meet the guy who wrote the dialogue for the Emperor. So everything is like something dark side. Something dark side.
Your anger fuels me.
There you go.
Behold the power of the dark side.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, the other day I watched Matrix 4.
You did?
Yeah.
I did too.
For how long?
All of it. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. All of it.
Yeah. So what'd you think?
Like movie reviews of 2021.
Yeah,
what did I think?
It's going to be a show about nothing.
Did they resurrect them? How did they? So we can do the marketing part. It was how did they entice you into the theater?
By just calling it Matrix. It's brand loyalty, right? Brand loyalty. Just call it Matrix. Look at Star Wars. Like I don't know, 1,000 of them are out there, and they're repeating the same story over and over. Like how many times do you want to
kind of
blow up a Death Star kind of a thing?
Little twist.
Yeah.
Star Wars: Attack of the Wild Hummus.
This was an interesting twist.
It's a Persian version.
Yes. Yeah.
Matrix was an interesting twist.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. No spoiler.
Well, don't spoil it for me because I haven't seen it.
We don't want to wreck it because people probably.
Okay.
Well, no, only Ralph can wreck it. Wreck it, Ralph.
Hey, there you go.
Go see it.
Go see it.
Yeah. I saw it. I watched it on HBO Max.
Oh, what do you think of the? Oh, nobody's gone to a theater.
I did too.
Also, so question.
I pretty much have a theater.
Who amongst you has gone to an actual movie theater where you can rest your feet on the sticky floor and kick popcorn around?
I was going to actually for Christmas and I didn't do it.
No,
Christmas.
I haven't been for a long time.
We just didn't go. We were thinking about it.
We've been at least 3 or 4 times this year, which is really interesting. I mean, sometimes they'll space you out, greatly social distancing. But right now, I don't think anybody's showing up at the theaters.
But I kind of have my own movie theater at home, so it works out okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but how much do the tickets cost?
Nothing.
What are the concessions like?
Pretty darn good, actually.
Gouge
we got a fridge down here, it works out great.
You've got a fridge.
We got popcorn, we got beer, whatever you want.
Is that what you do? You bring your fridge to the movie theater?
Wouldn't
that be interesting? It's really my breathing device. And turns out it's actually a fridge that you have to drag into the theater.
Is there an RV drive-in movie theater somewhere?
The drive-in theater.
I always wanted to do that.
Wow.
We still have a drive-in movie theater, but I don't think I could get my RV in. I don't think it would work.
We have a movie theater just south of here, which is a drive-in theater.
Discriminating against RVs.
That would be fun.
Probably.
I've never asked. I should call and see if I can.
We have a 3-screen drive-in movie theater just south of us here, about 10 minutes away.
Do you watch 3 movies at the same time?
No. You can only face one screen, and you only get the audio input from one of those screens.
Yeah, but ours is very popular.
Yeah.
We have one that's very popular.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that's the end of our show for 2021.
That's right. Thank you all for stopping by.
Well, thus far, we have a huge crowd and people asking questions. Melinda from Mesopotamia asks.
Really?
No, there's nobody by that.
I had to go look. Because I got
You want to see Melinda from Mesopotamia? She's a historic figure.
One never knows.
Yeah,
oh man!
So Helen of Troy just called.
Troy called? Yeah, Troy called.
Helen of Troy, yes.
Helen of Troy. Well, Troy did like our post in the live event marketers. Yeah. So we've talked about a lot of things this year. We've talked about building your brands. We've talked about logos. We've talked about short form video, long form video, live streaming, the 4 fears that John has. No, the 4 fears that John cures of live streaming.
We have
Kayvon's various implementation methods, none of which require actual physical tools, do they? Or they're more like, no.
But they do require a credit card.
Everything is in.
They do require a credit card.
Well, except like a journal, like a bullet journal. But, yeah.
True. But do you need ammunition for those bullet points?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Just checking. So, any big plans for 2022? We might as well.
Well, you mentioned live streaming.
Yeah.
So my big plans, and here's the thing: whoever or if anybody's watching this, if you want to get on building a really, really strong personal brand, with everything that you can do. So we were talking about the melon the other day. I got it. I set it up. So building a personal brand with lots of streaming to multiple platforms.
Oh, melon! I thought you touched your head and said, "I got the melon."
No, the melon. For live streaming,
not live streaming software. I got myself a melon right here. It sits on top of my neck.
And you got a face for radio. A melon for live streaming, a face for radio. It's beautiful.
Oh,
yes. Right. Yeah. Who's the comedian now, Kayvon?
Yeah.
I guess it's good to be part of the joke, even if you're the butt of the joke. I'm just happy I'm included.
If you're the shoulder of the joke instead of the butt of the joke.
So you got the melon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
So I set it up, and it seems to be fine, working well.
Have you tested it?
Yeah, I tested it to multiple platforms, and it's connected to them all, and send it to them, and it was like a 5-second.
Did you delete all of them afterwards, or are they up there for no?
Yeah,
I'm disappointed. I want to see the very first appearance of your melon.
No, it was basically the count on video, so there wasn't anything else. But here's the thing, because you have unlimited platforms, I connected to, I don't know, 6 or 7 different Facebook pages and groups and that sort of thing.
Wait, so it's unlimited, or because like StreamYard has 8, and then you're
unlimited.
cut off. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I like the melon already.
Is that melon deal still on?
Yeah, on AppSumo.
AppSumo, baby.
Melancholy.
Oh no, melancholy would be if you had a little doggy named Melon. She could be your melancholy.
There you go.
Let me just get in right now. I'll give you some.
Can you stream this broadcast through your melon to the universe?
Yes, I should be able to. Why not?
That would be interesting. So you take the Facebook video or the YouTube video and then stream it to other places. So polluting people's computers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
let him
13,
live stream the LinkedIn.
Wow.
16, 17, 18, 9. I have 19 connections right now.
Good God. That's amazing, actually.
That's pretty cool.
I'm a fan already, and I haven't even seen the software. I think I saw the demo. That was
stream everywhere.
Yeah.
Stream
they
everywhere.
Have you can have a banner, or you can have a ticker.
Don't you find tickers annoying? I mean, because people are sort of watching this thing going along, they're not paying attention to you. I think they've done studies like with CNN and all these other networks and Fox and all the others. When they have the ticker at the bottom, people aren't paying attention to what's actually being said.
Well, 2 things. You can have the ticker on the top and bottom. But if I'm going to use a ticker, I'm just gonna, for an announcement, just bring it up, say something, and just take it off,
and then drop it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because it's a continuous ticker. It'll tick people off.
Yes.
Maybe. Or TikTok them off.
Nobody wants a
there you
bum
go.
ticker.
Hey, here's a piece of marketing news for you. News that you can use. TikTok in 2021 has superseded Google as
I
the
know.
#1 site.
It's crazy.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
I think Facebook was #4, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Where's
As far as
Instagram
time
ranking?
or
In terms of the most popular destination, I guess the number of
okay,
sessions.
so the number of users,
number of users, the number of people showing up.
Hmm.
I would imagine it's page sessions as one of the measurements, or
I would think
app
I would think
logins.
Instagram is perking up with reels too.
A bit, yeah. But I was just so surprised that the big Google giant had been displaced by the
Like TikTok.
Chinese upstart.
Hmm.
I think they're working also on their own particular versions of search, if I'm not mistaken, depending on how censored they might be. So
in China,
there's some.
What is their Facebook called?
I have no idea.
What is
They have something else.
I thought this was going to be a setup for one of your jokes.
No, they have something else that they use because they don't have Facebook over there.
Well, let's find
right
out.
because they
Chat amongst yourselves while I do a search here.
if you want.
What is the Chinese alternative to Facebook? Tell me, oh great Google, even though you're displaced to #2.
Like in Eastern Asia, there are a bunch of countries that they think internet is Facebook.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's true.
They get a phone and they want to get on internet, so basically they get a Facebook account. And there you go, you're on internet. So people are there, things are happening, videos.
Oh, it's WeChat. That's not right. WeChat.
Yeah, WeChat.
WeChat. Yeah,
no, but WeChat is more like a chat app, though. It's like a. I mean, I've used WeChat
More
for
like
my Chinese counterparts.
If you say Facebook is about faces,
it's more like Chinese
Facebook is
WhatsApp.
about faces. Yeah, the Chinese WhatsApp is what I remember.
WeChat. Very popular though.
It is super popular. So the thing about WeChat, because I had some friends in China who used to use WeChat, and it was good for dealing with e-commerce suppliers back when we were in the LED flashlight and bicycle light business. Hey, but John, what do you think of this?
I don't
What is that, a coaster?
I don't know what you're showing me.
It's the Buffalo Bills logo.
So, Dr. Vogelmann.
Yes, sir.
Don't yell at me. What is Buffalo Bills? I'm guessing it's football, right?
Yes. Football.
It's the premier NFL team.
Okay, if you say so.
It's the NFL team that was founded. It was an American Football Conference team that was founded in 1960 and was blended into the National Football League to become the part of the American Football Conference, while the others were part of the National Football Conference. So it's exceedingly popular with people from the United States.
Okay, and which city is Buffalo Bills?
What's that?
Or which
Buffalo.
Is it?
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Across from Toronto.
So
in fact,
not
there are a lot of
San Diego.
Where I grew up.
No, there are a lot of fans who are Canadian who actually travel to Buffalo and watch the games live in the suburb of Orchard Park, just south of Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Where you can get great chicken wings, beef on weck, Jenny cream ale, and all the things that make Buffalo, New York.
I'm getting hungry now.
I don't know how
the Paris of the Northeast.
Okay, I have another Buffalo-related question.
Oh, okay. No.
They don't have wings, so what's with the Buffalo wings?
This is a real education here. Okay, so
if Buffalo's had wings,
if Buffalo's had wings, they could fly and satisfy your hunger. So back many years ago, there was a blizzard in Buffalo at the Anchor Bar, which at that time happened to be right along the waterfront. And the blizzard was so strong. You know the story, John. You could probably continue. The blizzard the blizzard was so strong that nobody wanted to travel home. And the kitchen had run out of food. The only things that they had left were some chicken wings, which at that time people just threw out. It was something that nobody wanted. They had some chicken wings, some celery, some blue cheese dressing, and some Frank's hot sauce.
Carrots.
So they whipped it up together, served it at the bar, and it was an instant hit, and people were satisfied. And thus it spread from the Anchor Bar across the entire continent and around the world, and
It was a
became
huge
known
hit.
as Buffalo Wings. But in Buffalo, New York, we just call them wings.
Yeah.
There you go. So basically, the recipe is whatever they had over there. So I guess if they had
At the
hummus,
time,
that would have been part of Buffalo
hummus. Yeah, we got a little hummus in the back.
No,
celery and
No,
hummus
I
and
don't. It
buffalo.
wouldn't. It wouldn't have
I don't think it
gone.
would have ever been
No.
a big hit.
That would have been the Persian version. The Persian version would have not caught on.
No.
And so the whole Buffalo Wings, type franchise or so, that has actually sprouted up, and there are different versions of wings now. Everything from Thai wings and barbecue wings, and you name it, somebody's got something that they put
They're
on
all
Came out
deep
in
imitation.
some
the
sort of a
80s,
sauce.
right? It was
Buffalo
an 80s,
Wild Wings. What's that?
80s. It was like an 80s thing.
An 80s thing? The Buffalo
80s?
Wild Wings or wings in general?
I don't remember wings much before the 80s.
Oh, it was in the 70s.
70s?
Oh, yeah.
Late 70s?
And then remember beef on weck. Well, let's find out let's get the date. We have the Google with us, which is the number 2 most visited platform on the internet.
No. This is Buffalo Trivia Day.
Buffalo Trivia Day. Western New York.
So for all my Western New York friends,
For
you're
all
in
my
for a real treat today.
You're in for a real treat today. We're going to have to do this later. We're gonna say,
You probably
hey,
know
everybody.
all this stuff already.
Go Bills. See, John used to be a fan of the Buffalo Bills till he
I
moved to
still
New
am.
England, and now
I'm
he's
a
a
closet
Patriots
fan.
fan. You're a
I'm a
closet
closet
Buffalo. Are you
Just
coming
don't
out of the
tell
closet
anyone.
this season?
That's right. Hiding in the
Oh,
closet.
when were...
So how come you don't have a Buffalo Bills on your hat?
Who, me?
Oh, my
that
God. We are both wrong. 1964.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't remember him before that.
Whoa. 1964. I was,
Wow.
good God. I was 6 years old when wings were created.
They must have not been popular.
I was minus
outside of
5 years
Buffalo
old.
for a while.
You were minus 5 years old. How was it? How was it being separated into 2 parts?
It must have taken them a while to get out of Buffalo.
Well, yeah, because the snow was so deep they couldn't get.
That's probably true too.
There was no. Oh, now they're giving me the option of buying gift cards for the Anchor Bar. I am not.
No. No, thank you.
I love the TLDRs all the time because anytime somebody tells me too long, do not read, that's immediately gets my attention. I read everything. Chicken wing capital of the world. Oh, Anchor Bar or Duff's. Now that is the big debate in Buffalo. Do you go to the Anchor Bar or do you go to Duff's? Personally, I mean, I love the Anchor Bar. It's got all the nostalgia, everything else like that.
Right.
But they moved it from the waterfront right next to Buffalo General Hospital, which is where my mom passed away. So I spent a lot of time at the Anchor Bar. But Duff's, a lot of people like Duff's a lot better. And I happen to be one of those people. So sorry, Anchor Bar. My wife, Maggie, was actually going to get me a chicken wing hat as a Christmas gift. But
I've never
dissuaded
either. Just saying.
I dissuaded her. Oh, no, you've never been to either?
No.
Good God, man.
No, I know.
Okay, here we go. Chicken wing history 101. The history of buffalo wings is fabled and legendary. There are at least 5 different origin stories. Oh, no, this is the one. No. It's definitely from the Anchor Bar. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Other people.
So this marketing happy hour is coming up to become.
It's the chicken wing. It's the chicken
Bill's
wing
Trivia
hour.
Day.
Somebody think the oldest chicken wing recipe was in the Imperial Consort chicken wing dating back to 750 AD. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Swiss chicken wings? Oh, give me a break. Swiss chicken wings? What are they dipped in like a fondue? First full-time chicken wing restaurant in Buffalo dates from 1961. Uh-oh. John Young's Wings and Things. I did not know that. Well, that's an interesting thing from WKBV. I don't think so. He says it was in Jefferson and Utica, Wings and Things. But I still remember the Anchor Bar was the big thing.
That's what I always thought.
Oh, see, his shop was closed after race riots in 1967, and Young lost his place in our collective memory. Whoa. So many stories. So many. Yeah, the original chicken wing, they show Duff's. I mean, the Anchor Bar, I should say, home of the original. So, in fact, let's do this right now. Let's show you. because this is important since the marketing happy hour has now become the chicken wing hour.
Yeah. Get a come
The
for
history of
marketing, get a history.
chicken
That's
It's
what
Chicken
all
wing.
you came for the marketing, but you left with the trivia.
Which
Yeah.
came first, the
Sell them
chicken
what they
wing or
want,
the
give them
egg?
what they need.
Tell them what they need. This is what you need. Oh, there's some people. Actually, somebody's watching right now who seems to love this. So this is what we're going to go with. But there it is. That I've been there before. That's the home of the original chicken wings. That's the Anchor Bar.
There you go.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's amazing. So rumor has he first offered the wings free of charge. That was probably at the Blizzard.
Probably.
That was the dealio.
They just
'Cause
want
what do you
people
do in a
off their
blizzard?
back.
You gotta have food.
You got to have food at the bar. I mean, well, you could just serve them alcohol the entire time, but they're gonna get hungry and they're gonna leave,
You
even
might get
if
stuck
it
in
is a blizzard.
snowblower.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, if you want to get your sidewalk shoveled, you have to have these people. They're going to shovel out their cars, and so you're going to have to feed them something.
Gotta have energy.
Exactly. This was long before Rockstar and Red Bull. So
Yes.
we fed them chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
So, is there a particular cuisine in Vancouver, Dr. Kayvon Kay, that has been implemented and is the most famous thing that Vancouver is known for?
Food wise,
Yeah.
Mhm.
all I know is that we got everything.
You have everything.
Yeah, like
It's like the Dalai Lama, make me one with
best-
everything.
Yes, one of the best cities for sushi. Like if you're in downtown Vancouver, all you need
Yeah.
it's more than Starbucks. I'm gonna put it that way. Sushi places and
Star Sushi.
recently, all of these ramen places have been,
Hey,
have big
ramen
lines
everywhere.
up and line up in front of them.
speaking of ramen, there is so my wife is famous all throughout the internet for birria, which is a Mexican beef stew, and birria ramen just came to light over the last couple of years, and that post in particular is just blowing up because they put the Mexican beef stew over the ramen noodles.
Oh, that sounds good.
Actually, it's
I'm
really
in.
good. You're in? Birria ramen.
That might be my New Year's meal.
Check it out at inmamamaggieskitchen.com. Check it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, but birria is a big thing. Big thing. I mean, I love sushi. I can tell you that. Are you a sushi fan, John, or no?
I am a sushi fan.
Kayvon, are you a sushi fan?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Welcome to the 3 Sushi Fan
Please
Happy
vote for
Hour.
sushi. What's your favorite sushi?
I like sashimi actually a lot.
I do too.
Sashimi.
Yeah.
guy.
I like spicy salmon and spicy.
Spicy tuna, spicy
yeah.
salmon. One of our favorites is a local restaurant here. They almost deep fry a sushi that is called it's called it's called Psycho Sushi, Saiko, not Psycho. Psycho Sushi, and they call it the Psycho Roll, and that's an amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it when some restaurants have like a taco sushi, so in a taco shell, but they put these sashimi and spicy.
That's just wrong in so many ways.
That's such a good flavor.
I haven't
It's
seen
better
that.
than I have heard some places they put gravy on sushi. So
Don't tell Mama
don't do
Maggie.
that.
Gravy
Yeah,
on
no.
sushi.
Yeah.
No.
Like in
Ooh,
Tennessee,
Canada.
we take that sushi, we deep fry it, and we throw some gravy on it.
Just
Probably,
like they put
well,
gravy on fries.
You got
some,
yourself that's some fine eating.
some cultures they like everything with gravy, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do it with.
What's the most popular gravy culture in the world?
I have no idea.
I
The
have no
poutine
idea.
culture.
The poutine culture.
All over.
Yes. There you
Yikes. Poutine I've had twice, and each time I did not feel so good.
It slipped down across the border. It's here too.
It slipped across the border.
You know what's the trick with poutine?
What?
Do not order it as a side. Order
Yeah,
it
no
as the
kidding.
main deal.
A
Like,
side
of
usually
poutine.
you get something like a burger with fries. Do you want to make it poutine? And you make the mistake, say yes. No.
No.
It's the other way around.
Yes.
That's a poutine with a
You
side
pick a
order.
burger.
A side order of burgers.
Yeah.
I haven't had this, but have you heard of beaver tail?
I have heard of this, but
No,
I
I have not.
had it.
So
Well,
basically,
not
it's
in this
thick-
context.
Thick, lots of sugar, deep fried dough, kind of a thing.
Really?
Okay.
Like a funnel cake, or
No. It's like think of it like a slab of steak, but thick dough, sugar dip, cinnamon. I guess.
wait,
cinnamon, I
is
don't
there meat in it, or it
No,
is
no.
solely
It's
dough?
basically-
Oh, okay.
It's a
They don't-
dough thing.
You don't wrap the beaver tail in dough.
It's
and
like a
then deep fry.
beaver-sized churro.
Yes,
Got
there
it.
you go.
Got it.
There you go.
Beaver-sized churro. There's some amazing churros in Mexico.
It's like 4,000 calories per bite.
No, churros.
Oh my
Have you had the
God.
ones that are filled with cajeta and chocolate sauce? Those are amazing.
What is
The chocolate sauce, but not the
Cajeta is actually originally made with goat milk, and basically they cook down the milk until it reaches a caramel stage. So it's very sweet and caramely and stuff. Most of the time we make sort of a faux cajeta. In the United States we use cow's milk because goat milk is harder to come by.
Yeah, I have something similar to that from a Chinese restaurant, and they call it deep fried milk.
Deep fried milk.
So
Interesting.
it's like think of it like a what are they called, those tater, the potato, little potatoes, teeter totter.
Oh yeah,
Tater tots.
Tater tots, not teeter totter.
that's what we call
Tater
it.
tots.
Teeter
it's like-
totters.
No.
If you put a tater tot on a teeter totter, it would go
Tater
back
tot.
and forth.
So it looks like that, but when you basically bite into it, it extends like cheese, but it's actually deep fried milk.
Deep fried milk. Interesting. I did at some of the county fairs or state fairs in the Midwest, they do have deep fried butter, which is something I can't quite wrap my head or
No.
stomach around.
They have that around
Take
here
a
too.
stick of butter and put it in the deep fryer.
Sounds rough.
Well, so what are we? So we're actually thinking of maybe changing the. It's a secret project still, but we're actually thinking of rebranding, but we haven't done it
Marketing
yet.
there.
No, we haven't done it yet. So
We'll see.
next one is on January 5th, right?
January 5th. I'm going to take the 5th. I will
Okay.
not answer any questions on the grounds
Yeah.
of self-incrimination.
So we are still working on the rebranding. So I guess until further notice.
It's still called the Marketing Happy Hour
Marketing
with those
Happy Hour.
cheesy intro videos you've all come to know and love.
Yeah,
That's right.
we might change them to, instead of cheese, to deep fried milk. But
Deep
still,
fried milk video.
Yes.
But we shall see.
I think we want more implementation and action-based stuff for the new year for 2022. So I think
Yes.
that's the direction in which we're headed.
That is the direction. Yeah, more
Definitely.
implementation, more action.
But as far as naming it, I don't know. Hey, let's establish a contest. You can win a free appearance here on the Marketing Happy Hour if you submit your winning name change for the Marketing Happy Hour.
Yeah, to some sort of a live stream that is focused around implementing strategies, tools, tactics.
Tools and tactics.
Love it.
But there'll be no hose.
You bring that up every time I
No
know what
hose.
you're talking
Well,
about.
the tools. I think when I was a kid, we had to weed the garden. We would use a hoe.
Implements.
We would use implements for implementation.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Yes.
Wouldn't you
Gardening.
It's gardening. As they
Wow.
say. Gardening. Anything
Okay.
else that you want to talk about before we depart
So,
here?
I just wanted to, thank everyone.
people are
who-
making comments. I'm so sorry I didn't see
Yeah.
you.
Well, speaking of
Somebody's
comments,
making
I
a
just want to
very
thank all of the visitors and viewers and
unintelligible comment.
commenters and questions. This has been a great year, interacting with some people. So I just wanted to say I'm very thankful and grateful to all those people and looking forward to do even more higher level things in 2022. with you
Much
guys.
higher level. Big step up.
Big
That's
step.
good.
Big step.
Hey,
We are
it's your sister.
overdoing it.
Hi,
Is my
Michelle.
sister? Where is
Yeah.
she?
Over in the comments.
I didn't see her.
Brewerton's in the
Oh,
house.
there she is. Hello, Michelle. You've been a valuable part of the Marketing Happy Hour.
Yes, you have.
Mm.
Thank you for stopping.
Hello.
She went live numerous times.
But she can't.
Even when she
actually
was
came on
she,
and
when
you
she
were
was
okay.
walking her dog.
It is you. Happy
It's
New
me.
Year.
There you go.
Happy New Year.
To
Happy New
you.
Year.
Yes.
Many
I
happy
hope to
returns.
tell
She
you
just
again.
came back. She just came back from Houston, where they were all together. My nieces, nephew, and they're all together celebrating. Was it Hanukkah or was it Christmas, Michelle? I can't
It's
remember.
Chrismica.
Christmas.
Chrismica. That's a
Chrismica.
me and my Jewish
Oh, and by the way,
son.
Michelle, I did show the lovely mug that you gave me for Christmas. So it has made an appearance here
It has
on the Marketing
Twice.
Happy Hour.
twice, maybe even three times.
Twice. I find your lack of cheer disturbing.
Yes.
It comes with that sound attached. Happy New Year.
And happy
Okay.
New Year to you as well.
On that note, having friends and family come to visit, that was a nice way to end the marketing happy hour. Anything else you want to say?
We even
before
talked
we go
about
away?
Buffalo. Did you catch that, Michelle?
We did. Yeah, Michelle, you got to go back, watch, all of you watch it. We know most of you watch this on replay. And so, God, she's making more comments. We turned on.
Replay.
Oh, she's bowing. She's bowing out now.
She's
What
bowling.
song?
She's
I have no idea
bowling
what
now,
song
she
that is.
said.
Oh,
She's
she's
bowling.
bowling now?
Bowling. Not
Oh, she's
bowing out.
bowling. I thought she was
Bowling.
bowing out like she was done with the show.
No, she's
All right.
bowling.
Anyway, but we know most of you have a choice in what you're watching on live streams, and most of you do watch on replay. And John, I don't care. This is not, as far as I know, this is not American Sign Language bad stuff. But please use the hashtag replay to know that.
I went to
know that you were
RH. I swear
watching.
I've seen that.
All right. Well, you know, people from
hashtag.
People from Rochester use the hashtag replay. Is that better? Hashtag
Okay, sure.
replay. Use the pound sign, but don't gain pounds in the new year.
Don't do that.
Don't
Because
do
you're going to
that.
have to work them off.
We need to get you one of those radio station boards with all of the sound effect buttons.
Oh, I would love that. I would just be enamored with that thing. Like, wooga, wooga. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, there would be a button that says hashtag replay.
Exactly. Hashtag replay. All right. We will be back here next year.
Yes,
2022. The marketing happy hour. If it's good for you, come back in 2022.